Hello, this is Lady B, the Queen of Wellness. I come before you right now, once again with open hands, and as we rise to the mid-air, our hands in mid-air, we are going to give the radar the energy as we bring our arms up with our eyes closed, holding our arms up in mid-air for a minute, and then we're going to bring our arms down, breathing and letting the air out. And we're going to bring our arms up once again so we can feel the vibe that is alive. Holding it in and letting it out. Bring your arms down. That's right. Felt good, didn't it? And the title of this session is the second one on You Are Free in Your Life because you created your life in the way that you perceive it to be. Your life, it is a storybook, and you have put a lot of hard work, you have put effort, you have put perseverance, you have been on a grind and grilling it like making a masterpiece, letting yourself know, I am going to make my life as the way I feel I want my life to be. We go down a life path where we are not sometimes satisfied with our life and our lifestyles. We may have lived a certain way, we may have grew up in a certain environment, and we may have even been in situations that we were not so pleasing to feel comfortable about. But as we learn and as we grew and as we open our minds up to a newness of saying that I can try a new approach and I can try a different way of letting my life be a new being, and a new to touch where I want my life to be as the president and the senators and all of the facets of people that have a name for themselves before they even came into that seating. They had to rehearsal in their minds how they were going to perceive to be the best, to do the job, to be the best, and to put on this personality to be what they wanted to be, to stand up, to be tall, and to feel courageous in their life. And it became their leadership, it became their drive, and it became their championship, knowing that this, what I'm choosing in my life, of my story, I take on this new image that I am going to be free, and all that I'm doing and all that I'm putting from my inside and bringing it out to my outside and letting the whole world see that where I came from and where I'm at right now, I can bring on this image of where I'm going to be dedicated. I'm going to be into it until it is completed and it is finished and it's going to be well equipped and what I want this new freedom of self of my life the way I want it. And they kept molding and shaping, and even they even failed many tests, not liking the journey at the beginning that they were on. But through the journey forces and the traveling and all of the letdowns and even the failures, They begin to build in stages, and they begin to build empires and sites and sceneries, where the more they kept building and tearing down and building again and tearing down, they began to make that image where they felt pleasing, and they felt the desire and this freedom of the life that they chose to build, that they voted for. And they put on their boots, and they put on their hats, and they put on their image of a sailor, saluting themselves, loving all of this newness of what they felt that they could perceive to be the best of their own life, of building the tools, of having this storybook of freedom. They slept, they got up, they drove, and they even written many stories during the time before, probably even when they were young as a toddler, and they wanted this dream of their own world to be different, to be unique, and to be the best, where they can invite others into that lifestyle that they built. They knew that even in the misfortunes, they knew even in the setbacks, and they knew in all that they were proceeding to do on their grill, they knew that there would be times, even when they wanted to give up on their freedom of life storybook. They had this stillness, they had this determination, they had this ability, and they had this knowledge into the thinking setting of their thoughts. And they kept going non-stop. And the more they kept going and they're non-stop, they began to feel this power that nothing can bring them down into this freedom of a storybook that they are creating to put forth into the setting that they knew as years would go on, and even when that time would be, as you and I, we will no longer be in that seat of our world that we built, but that seat that we're sitting in right now, there would be someone else taking on your legacy, taking on your free flow of your lifestyle that you build. And the reason why it is a free flow, because you begin to believe that you were being free, and all of the trauma bonds and all of the devices of diversities and all of the trials and tribulations, and you're falling and trying to get up, and even felt even crippled that you was not going to make this freedom of your storybook, which is your life that you created. But you kept going on. You were even times that you even failed and injured yourself, hospitalized, and even had someone to assist you in taking care of you. But you still kept going because you never stopped believing in your own world that you voted number one to be the best. into your settings of your creating your own freedom of life knowing that you begin to see this is who I want to be. This is who I envision to be. And this is where I was then, where I was then, and where I'm at right now. And I am going to be satisfied because I'm taking every stitch of every material that I am investing in, that I am pulling cords from every angle and every side, and I'm not letting nothing stay down in that basket. I'm taking every commodity and I'm on a grill that it is hard work. It's just like on a construction site. They got a hammer, they got a saw, they got a grill, and they have to do so many layouts into the blueprint, laying it out, getting directions on how they're going to build an angle and swirl and turn to make the empire of their freedom, of their storybook, be the best. And so through the wellness and through the new thinking device, they build their world as you can build your world into your settings, into the cosmos, into the energy of being free. Being free is knowing that you don't have to be like no one else but you, yourself, and be the best and love every part that you are doing through the cosmo energy, through the airways, through the vibration, through the well equipped, and saying that I know that I can make this world that I am creating. I can make it. I can make it, and I can make it terrific, and I will not. Each day that goes by, I will not give up. I will not sit still, even when there is time that I have laid my storybook down. And it was for many days. It even went into many years. And I sat and I watched it and I seen it deteriorating and it was dying. And that's how it is when you set your sights on how are you going to apply whatever you perceive to build your world, to be into the free flow, into the freedom, into the knowing of yourself. It's just like clothes. It's just like shoes. It's just like material and so forth. And if we're picking and we're choosing and what we want to be the most fantastic, the most equipped, the most desirable that we want, then it will be the best world that you and I created. So just know, and through this new approach of seeing new life in a positive way, seeing new life away and opposed from how your world was at one time and how you didn't feel so great about how your world was, how your life and your lifestyle was. You decided, I am going to make my world into a freedom of beauty and how I want it to be created and I can invite others in, and they can get my ideals and incorporate into their ideals, and they can be magnificent of creating their own freedom of a storybook. That's right. We all have our own thinking and thoughts, how we want our world to envision to be invent. And we can invent our lives the way we choose, no matter what's going on in the world, no matter what we see, and no matter what is right now. Right now, it is you and how you are going to incorporate your wondrous world into the wellness and through the cosmos energy. You just keep vibing and let it bring you in to your settings and all that you want and all that you asked it for. And center yourself around the best, knowing you deserve the best. This is Lady B, the Queen of Wellness. I'm going to leave you for now, but never forever. I will see you soon, and I will return. Do not forget to subscribe to my page. Give me a view or a comment. Much love and peace. Goodbye now.